Alright, so we've got another game now. We're 5 now. We're 5. So many people watching. Yeah, it'll go up as time goes on. It's fine. Welcome everybody to the stream. New people especially. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, those of you who are usually here. I'm Jake Helton, your host and shoutcasting extraordinaire. So, we've got a game here, Dream Team and Mac versus the Lazy Bags. Is the half-chosen team names. One person volunteered, and I said, why not? We'll go with those team names. We've got the Tristana band out. She is super free low right now. That reset jump ability makes her extremely strong, as well as the late game range means she is super powerful. Lucian also banned out, really powerful there as well. You saw if you were on earlier that I was playing some, Lucian games and doing just fine with him. Zillion banned out, the king of the Bomberinos. I don't actually see him played that often in ranked games other than every now and then for a support in which he is extremely squishy and just gets crushed down. However, it never hurts to ban him out. I think there's some better champions to ban out, but also some of these people probably know each other, and so they may have been doing stuff specifically to ban a champion against somebody else. So we've got a Kha'Zix and a Ryze as well banned out. I don't know these peoples. Ryze and Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix is the jungle master. Very snowballing once he gets a couple of kills underneath his bug belt. He certainly starts to steamroll the game on his team's favor, but Ordor Jr., I would love to have you. This game in particular, I usually start off just finding a random customs game to join and to shoutcast. However, I will be creating a game in the after this game, so feel free to stick around until next game, and I will try to get you into it as well. However, what you should do is, if you're interested in joining the games, jump into the public chat room, type into it, or here, join public chat room, type in that shoutcast guy, and then you can jump into here where I have all of the people that I invite to my games that I shoutcast. So feel free to jump in. Right now, this is just a random game. I just found it through customs and jumped into it and said, hey, we'll spectate this game and have some fun. Why not? We've got a Malzahar pickup for the mid lane. Malzahar is certainly extremely strong, especially with that ultimate guaranteeing an enemy is dead. Unless you have some hyper CC such as the Alistar. Tenzukuri picking up that one. We've got Baydelius on the Ashe pick for that bottom lane. And Ashe first AD pick for purple team and Lazy Bags there. That's a pretty bold pick to first pick an Ashe. She has very few escapes other than that ultimate. She's more focused on killing and or kiting than she is necessarily being, get out. However, it could be the death of her if, like a Xin Zhao perhaps, jumped on her. They also are going to pick up a Rumble for the top lane. We have not seen a Rumble in game for quite a while, so glad to have that little Yordle back in the game as well. His ultimate being extremely strong. I love Scotty now choosing a top laner to go against the Rumble, kind of hovering over the proxy farming Singed, and then instead to the Olaf, and now to the Gnar, just kind of rolling through a couple different top lane choices. Which do I actually want to pick? Captain Crunch as well, going to be hovering over a Mummy for the jungle. That AoE ultimate that snares everybody and does really good damage as well is extremely helpful. However, the king of helping is that Jarvan the Fourth, and is going to be picking up that Jarvan the Fourth. I've got my little Jarvan the Fourth buddy over there, who is, you can't see it all, over there. There we go. No, that's the wrong direction. What? Why is my webcam, like, switched? What the heck happened? My webcam's all back. Like, this is my right, and instead it's pointing to the left. I have no idea why that's reversed. That's some strangeness right there. Some strangeness right there. But anyway, flip horizontally. There we go. That's better. Now I can point that direction and it'd be over Jarvan. Ha! Fixed it. Let's go Lazy Bags. We're gonna get the Lazy Bags. The Bags of Lazy for the win. We'll see, we'll see. Flappy Jenkins on that Rengar for the support Rengar bottom lane. This will be interesting. So it's a support Rengar versus an Alistar Ashe. as well as a Caitlyn pick. Caitlyn's a great pick. She has incredible range, as well as if she pokes with every 8th auto attack with that crit shot, she does max damage. And we have a mid lane Karma for Team Lazybags. What an interesting choices there. Major Michael picking up that one. So we do have that 3-minute wait until we get into the game right now. So let's go ahead and run through all the champions and their picks real fast. We've got Kachartru playing the Malzahar in the mid lane. We've got Rakona in the jungle Xin Zhao. Makrok on the top lane Rumble. Flappy Jenkins with the bottom lane Kitty Cat Rengar. And Ook Skywalker playing the lovely Caitlyn in the bottom lane AD. Tomatoes. Haha, rotten tomatoes, that's what it is. Bottom lane AD for Team Dream Team and Mac. On the purple team side, or Lazybags, we've got Baydelis playing the Ashe AD in that bottom lane. Tenzinkuri playing the Alistar support. I Love Scotty with that Nard top lane pick. Captain Crunch with the Jungle Jarvan in the 4th. And Major Michael playing the mid lane Karma. So, potatoes. Adora Jr., you changed your, yeah, for some reason, my chat thing, a lot of the names show up in pink. I don't know why, because you actually had like pink and orange. Clown Message is actually orange on my Firefox page, but you changed it to blue, which blue is a great color to have. Blue is beautiful indeed. So, with a minute 30 remaining, we've got to figure out right now which team do we think is actually going to win. We've got a lot of really good engage from purple team. We've got the Alistar Ashe starting us off with a nice stun, followed up by the J4 EQ, knocking some people in the air. Of course, if Gnar can time that Mega Gnar ultimate perfectly, we can get some really good tank going in there as soon as he leaps onto an enemy's head. And then all of the CC from Alistar. However, blue team's going to be doing really well. Dream Team and Mac is going to be doing really nice with the picking people off. Rengar is great in the jungle for grabbing up a kill or two. Xin Zhao as well, leaping in, looking for a knock-up. Malzahar looking to single a single target out and suspend them with that ultimate, and that means death. Just got into promos. You want to get to Silver 2 tonight? I would love to. What I'll probably do is shoutcast 2 games and then switch over to solo queuing with you, Lemtia, and that way, or not solo queue, duo queue with you, and that way I can run for gold and you can run for silver too, and we'll be doing that. So let me get two shoutcasts underway, and then we'll switch over to duo queuing. So this game is just a randoms game. Found a bunch of different people that were playing together in draft mode and said, hey, heck, why not? We'll jump onto that. And in the next game, we'll actually try to get a viewers game going, and that way you guys can get into that game as well. But you said the Dream Team and Mac is like they made a team and they didn't want to make, so they were like, oh, well, we were the Dream Team, and then there's like Mac. So where is your Shaco hat? Hey, I don't have a Shaco hat. Said it multiple times. I don't have it. However, we may be doing something about that later on tonight. We'll see. We'll see. But I've only got the Teemo hat for now. Eventually, I'll pick up some other hats, like a Rammus hat or something. But for me personally, I'm going to stick with the Teemo hat for now. And eat some Zaxby's fries. Gosh, Zaxby's is so good. If you guys haven't had Zaxby's in your life, you don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you. Amethyst Ashe, the best Ashe skin in existence. That skin is pure gold right there. It is beautiful in every way possible, shape, and form. The Imperial Xin Zhao, Night Hunter Rengar. Oh, we got the Headhunter Caitlyn skin coming up here. Ook Skywalker with a great skin there. Headhunter Caitlyn. I gotta get myself that skin as well. Beautiful, beautiful. And of course, the semi-free skin, the Unchained Alistar. So you do have 2 previous gold players, a couple of previous silver players. We got a previous diamond player here, so Flappy Jenkins with that Rengar. That'll be really interesting to see. Dream Team and Mac. Oh, we gotta switch over to the loading screen. What the heck am I doing wrong? Team names, grabbing up this. Switching over to the loading screen. There we go. But wrong team names because instead we got that. Which doesn't even matter because now we're in game. So we're going to switch over to this here as well. Woo. And get that underway. Ooh, pow. Alright, so we figured that out. Putting everybody in the correct positions. We've got that top laner going to be the Rumble versus Gnar. Whoop, there's that Rumble. And the jungle Xin Zhao versus the Jarvan the 4th. Mid lane's going to be the Karma versus Malzahar. Bottom lane supports is Rengar and Alistar. And then the ADs, Caitlyn and Ashe. I've seen a lot of the Headhunter Caitlyn's. Yeah, I'm excited. Is Unkosh? I can't have it. What? No! Lemtia. Don't listen to them. I don't know what they're talking about. It is beautiful. I have Mecha Malphite, and I don't see it often, so I'm pretty happy. I don't see it, so I feel special. You are special, Adore Jr. You are very special. Oh, it looks like we might have an invade by blue team here. Red team is all waiting there as well. They're looking for invade. It would be hilarious if these two teams actually just went right by each other. Blue team does have a ward right by their red buff. So, oh, Rengar is seen now. He's coming around here. We've got a little bit of vision as well. Jarvan the 4th here as well. Malrog taking a lot of damage. A nice Alistar knockup. Jumped right in. That Rengar should be going down first. He is solo health. First blood over to Alistar, who just auto-attacked. Xin Zhao now at half health here. Rakona being taken solo health as the rest of him. He flashes off to safety, trying to jump to the side. There's another Ashe arrow coming in. He is pixels on his health as blue team now full retreat. There's flashes burned as Ashe as well. Everyone just burning their flashes. Xin Zhao with the ignite burning down. He does have a health potion going, but I don't think it's going to be enough with another Ashe arrow flying in. Finishes him off. A nice silence from Malzahar. Not going to be enough. Karma throwing out whatever Qs. Will it land? It will. Ook Skywalker being slow there. Now backing off. The exhaust is down as well. And a lot of these people only have the first level abilities, but it's so much damage. She does flash, saves the last second, but a Gnar auto attack might be enough to finish her. No, she is still alive. They're going to continue to chase in, and a flash from J4 finishes her off. So that is 3 kills over to red team, starting us off the very beginning. Blue team thought they were being really sneaky and walked right into a full face full of red team. And blue team's now going to have to deal with a large number of red team grabbing up a bunch of kills. Like slow motion for anyone else. Yes, I would slow it down certain times, so holy cow. Yep, 3 kills over to red team. They were looking for a sneaky engage and did not get it. So Jarvan the 4th starting off with the blue buff, getting a lot of help there from Karma. Ashe as well showing up just to kind of get it down just enough. Xin Zhao has started his red buff as well, however not going to get the assistance from Caitlyn. She just walks right on by. But that is a kill over to the jungle Jarvan the 4th, kill over to Ashe, and a kill over to Alistar. That support picking up a really quick kill there. So bottom lane with 2 kills already, 1 on each person, as well as both bottom laners died on blue team. It's gonna be a really interesting game. 3 assists over to Karma, 3 assists over to Gnar. So everyone able to get a little piece of that pie of gold. So a lot of damage there. Rengar jumping in onto Alistar, but he's so tanky that Rengar is gonna take it all right back because Ashe pokes us down to just a little bit under 300 health there. Gnar getting a little bit of damage onto Rumble in that top lane. Flappy Jenkins trying to figure out what he can do. Jumps onto Alistar, but Ashe is here doing damage. He leaps back in. The exhaust is on Alistar. He heals himself, trying to stay alive. Rengar stays in, gets another leap, taking Alistar down. Now going to leap onto Ashe, runs into the bush, trying to survive. Caitlyn just poking away as fast as she can. Will it be enough? Gets the double kill. Rengar alive with the health potion ticking, and that is a double kill over to Rengar. Beautiful job kiting that Ashe in. She has no attack speed yet, barely any damage, and she was still only level, I think, 2 at that point. And so really had very little that she could do against the Rengar other than just hope that each of our auto attacks would finally go up. And he had the health potion ticking away. He had a little bit of extra life, and he lived. That was amazing. All the summers burned right there. Well, there was apparently enough still left over for Alistar to have his heal and Rengar to have a exhaust left over. Rengar with that double kill, going ahead and picking up a pickaxe, going for that extra damage. Still has that ancient coin, so he's going to be doing a little bit. Xin Zhao jumping into Gnar on that top lane. He just hopped off to the side. It's actually really cute there. You saw that. We're going to jump back there just so you can see that. So, okay, up here in that top lane, Xin Zhao's coming in for a gank. He's going to get a little bit slowed when Xin Zhao dashes to him. However, whoop, there we go. So now watch this. It dashes to him, so there's the slow on the Gnar. However, when he leaps in the air, the slow follows him through the air. So there's a little bit of a tunnel there through the slow. I think that's hilariously awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I thought it was adorable. Anyway, so back to the game. Rumble, very low health though. He only has 2 bars of health. That is going to be bad news if Gnar catches him out there. Caitlyn being knocked back from the Alistar. That might have actually saved her if Ashe was joining there as well. When I joined on my debating team whether to go Final Boss or Mecha Malphite, Final Boss is Vigor is an amazing, amazing skin. However, that Mecha Malphite, if you play Malphite well, that is a very scary skin to see charging at you. Oh, the Rumble so low health in that top lane, uses the shield to keep himself alive for a moment longer. Gnar knows he has a little extra health there, jumping in, throws a little bit of damage onto Rumble. Not going to be finishing off, though. In that bottom lane, Rengar leaping straight onto Ashe, knocking her health down to half health there. Floppy Jenkins getting nice damage. Oh, another shield from Rumble, keeping himself alive for the moment as Gnar makes his way out from underneath the tower. You are not my father. That is a lie. That is a lie. Rengar, Floppy Jenkins getting a little bit slow onto Tenzuki on the Alistar. However, Jarvan the Fourth now showing up, gonna knock that Rengar up, and Floppy Jenkins goes down. Baydella's picking that up. Zinzar in that top lane. Mega Narc here gonna get a nice bit of stun onto Zinzao. Will it be enough though? Rumble here for the slow as well. I love Scotty being taken very low health. However, he is in that Mega Narc form. Will it be enough? He burned everything way too fast and went down. Rumble picking up that kill in that top lane. So the patience of Rumble finally was worth it. He is at 11 minions, or 12 minions to 17, so a little bit down in farm, but that gold certainly put that farm right back up for him, helping him out a lot. As I continue to munch on my Zaxby's fries. Zaxby's fries are delicious. So despite the red team having a really good start with those 3 kills, they haven't really taken too much of advantage of that. Ashe has gone down, Alistar's gone down as well, even Gnar going down, so Jarvan the Fourth trying to make use of that early kill lead, but not really making too much headway. That's what I mean to say. Malzahar farming really nicely in the mid lane, 34 farm to the 25 on Karma, so he's about 10 farm over her already, and it's only 6 minutes in, so making good headway. He is level 6, she is level 5, so he's going to be looking for opportunity to jump on her, but she can do pretty good damage to him there. Never heard of Zaxby's. Oh, so good, so good. That must mean that you don't live in America, because how could you not hear Zaxby's if you live in America? Rengar jumping in, going to get some damage onto the Ashe, slow her as well. Caitlyn just off to the side, not really there for the poke because she just got back into lane, or I guess was a little bit backed off. Alistar waiting patiently off to the side for an opportunity to do a little bit of a ground pound. Doesn't really want to engage the Rengar in the bush, however, is aware that he's there. Malzahar getting kind of chunked down to about 300 health there. Rengar leaping in onto Alistar once again. Is going to get knocked into the air. Alistar gets some damage. However, he's just going to turn it all onto Ashe. There's the exhaust, and Alistar with the knockback underneath the tower. He gets the kill on Ashe before he goes down with a little bit of the heal on the W. What a fantastic job there. Actually finishes Ashe off before going down. That is just crazy. It's not on the East Coast. Yeah, I guess that's fair. East Coast Zaxby's is amazing. It's making its way over to the West Coast. Don't worry, you'll get there eventually. Alistar with a nice knock-up, knocking Caitlyn right back underneath the tower. She doesn't have enough damage. There's the heal from Alistar as well. Flashed way too late. Thought she had enough damage to take him out, but just stood underneath the tower and eventually went down. Teemo is not my main. My main would actually be Thresh support. However, I play a little bit of everything. I love Thresh support. I love Jarvan the Fourth in the jungle. Gotta love a Leona support as well. Mid lane Zyra all the way. I don't know. I play a lot of different champions, so. Macrock in that top lane continuing trying to farm up, but a lot of punishment from Gnar up there. 41 farm to 22, so double the farm of the Rumble. I think he tried to pick just a really strong champion or somebody he thought was strong up there, and instead is finding it's had a little bit of a difficult time against this Gnar. Look at him building full armor, so he has no ability power, no damage to output. Just built straight armor all the way. Mid lane Zyra OP, man. Mid lane Zyra is amazing. You were there when I played that Annie, like an LCS championship. Way too good. Way too good. Jungle Vigor. Jungle Vigor OP, man. Too scary. If you want a scary lane, have a Jungle Vigor show up out of nowhere. That is a very frightening thing, so. Rumble did go ahead and back. Finally got a little bit of ability power before going ahead and headed back to that top lane. Ashe getting a little bit of damage onto the Rengar. Going to go ahead and use her Crystal Arrow ultimate, knocking him up. But Alistar with the save knocks him back. Will it be enough? He is continuing to slow. Ashe flashes in. One more Q. There we go. Instead, yeah, is going to get that volley to finish Rengar off. So nice job there, catching him out of position. He was trying to ward a little bit, and instead just so much CC on red team's side down there that they were able to take him out. Deleted. It was a slow deletion. It was like when you have to go through a couple of different files to kind of clear those files out. So it wasn't all perfect. So 7 kills to 4, 11k gold to 13k gold. Red team about 2k gold in the lead, which isn't hugely major. 2k gold can sway either way with just one team fight. However, we are still in the laning phase. No team has lost a tower just yet, and it's already 10 minutes in as people begin to push the upper half of the 50 farm. Gnar doing a nice job of just hopping over a minion to be able to get out. However, that Xin Zhao sitting at about 400 health. We'll see how low it goes. That is a cool trap. Rumble going ahead and ulting, getting a lot of damage onto the Gnar. He tries to run away. There's the flash from Rumble as well. He's going to go underneath the tower. Will it be enough? Shielding himself, trying to stay alive, but Gnar is able to make himself escape as Xin Zhao was not able to re-engage on that one. He wanted to, but didn't have the health to be able to do so. Rengar not seeing them in that bush. They were able to back away, red team in that bottom lane, so we're able to make it out just fine. You gotta keep those wards in that bush, so that way you can know when to jump on somebody, especially as a Rengar, since he leaps from those bushes. But blue team pushing in on that red team's turret in that bottom lane. Malzahar's gonna find this pink ward, get a little bit of a silence onto Karma from the mid lane. She doesn't want him, however, he's just going to go ahead and use his ultimate directly on Karma, knock her down to about 400 health there, and he should just go back and finish clearing that pink ward. There he goes. So mostly just getting her off of him, as well as clearing that pink ward, so it guarantees that they have vision. Nice crystal arrow from Ashe, though. Jarvan the Fourth jumping in, doesn't have the knockup, but has the slow, and goes ahead and uses Cataclysm just to guarantee the damage on him and finish him up. So much CC once again from red team, looking really, really strong. Everyone on red team has some kind of form of either a slow, a stun, a knockup, something, which is really, really good for them. I suppose you could say about blue team, they also all have some CC, but Mega Gnar in that top lane, gonna jump in, throw a rock, miss the rumble, not gonna land. I love Scotty, just trying to get some extra damage down. 69 farm, 237, but red team should be able to get this dragon without a problem. Xin Zhao did ping it, saying, hey, we kind of want to go over here, but they're not going to find it. The dragon already gone. Rengar went ahead and used his ultimate to actually kind of get some vision. Xin Zhao jumping in onto Karma in the mid lane, has some extra damage. She's going to get the snare on him, though, and that means that she should be able to escape just fine. Rumble trying to stop I Love Scotty in that top lane from clearing the pink ward is going to be able to save it for the moment. I Love Scotty now continue to try to kite him towards his own bushes. Rengar leaping in, gets lots of damage onto Ashe. The ice in the hole coming out, hitting Alistar in the back. He's just going to take that one for the team and say, I don't even care about it. I am just fine. Ashe getting a little extra damage on Malzahar. Xin Zhao in that mid lane going to be found by Jarvan the Fourth. He just gets a little extra damage on him, so both these teams continuing to kind of engage, but no team really fully coming out much stronger than the other team. Gnar leaping away, continuing just to kite the Rumble, who's always just a hair out of range of being able to grab onto this Gnar and really finish him off. What you said about my mama? Luke Skywalker continuing to farm in that bottom lane. About 10 farm underneath the Ashe, having a little bit of difficulty down there. The CC that Alistar has is just a very scary thing. Rumble did find that pink ward up there that Gnar had. I think it was Gnar that put that down, so that's 100 gold. Used and gone by red team up there. However, Rumble's pink ward's still there. It's only one kill from going down, but it's still hanging around. So what was Alistar doing? I guess Alistar was just like showing his face saying, what's up, Caitlyn? Yeah, there he goes. He's just doing a little bit of a laugh down there. Not really interested in engaging just yet until Jarvan the Fourth shows up. They don't have a ward. There is a ping, though, saying maybe we should be a little bit careful there. We don't see him, but he is going to back off. There we go. Malzahar kind of started to head his way down there and instead going back towards the mid lane. 71 farm to 67. About 4 farms, 4 minions in the lead, which isn't a whole lot. It's not much. Karma does have 4 assists, whereas Malzahar has 1 death. So she's doing a little bit, I would say a little bit better than him in the mid lane so far, though there is still a lot to be decided. Ashe decided to go ahead and get those attack speed boots, so we'll have a little bit of extra attack speed. However, Caitlyn just first back bought a BF sword, so gonna have a lot of damage, but be very slow to attack, very slow to move. 8 kills to 4, red team continuing to stretch their lead out, now about 4k gold in the lead. 16 farm to 20 farm. It's going pretty great so far. welcome. If you are new here, give it a little bit of a shout out to yourself and be like, I have never been on this stream before. It is crazy here. Rengar going ahead and using that ultimate, looking to jump in on Ashe. Is going to come around from behind her. Going to get a little bit of damage. There he goes. Jumps in on her, but Alistar was waiting with the knockup. Is not going to get the slow. Caitlyn just getting a little bit of extra damage off from the Alistar as they back off. So that is the Rengar ultimate used and over with. Caitlyn went ahead and put the trap down, but it was kind of in the middle of the lane there. Not really helpful. Alistar did nicely put his pink ward out there by the river bush, so going to have a little bit of extra vision. There's that trap. I think actually Caitlyn put down the trap, so Alistar is going to be trapped for the moment. Xin Zhao jumping in onto Caitlyn. However, Flappy Jenkins going down. They deals with the extra damage. And now Xin Zhao turning on to the super tanky Alistar, but just going to back off, saying we cannot do enough damage to take either one of these people out. Let's go ahead and back off. Xin Zhao should see that pink ward. Nope. Just going to walk right past it. So no one saw that pink ward in that bottom lane. So my theorem on pink wards is as long as it lasts over 3 minutes, it is worth buying because it lasts longer than a green ward, or a sight ward. So as long as it lasts over 3 minutes and is better than a sight ward, you have gotten your money's worth out of that. But if it goes down underneath 3 minutes, you may have well just bought yourself a sight ward, and so not that super helpful. Malzahar getting a nice silence off onto Jarvan the fourth. Makrog once again going in. I got Scotty. There's the ultimate from Malzahar onto Jarvan the fourth. He's going to leap back around. That's going to be his death, though. Double flashes from Malzahar and Xin Zhao. Malzahar takes that ult to the face. Should be going down. However, his minion actually saved him for the moment. Karma using her Q hit the minion. And instead, Alistar now coming up. Going to knock Xin Zhao back. He's running for his life. Karma with double buff there just off to the side. Gets that extra damage. Kill goes over to Karma. While blue team takes the first tower in the game. Ook Skywalker on that Caitlyn in the bottom lane, finishing that tower off. Now Ashe making her way towards that top lane. Makrog there, going to be a little bit of a tight spot as red team collapses in on him. Mega Gnar with the slam into the wall. Flashes underneath his tower, trying to stay alive. Ashe there tanking the tower for so long. Is going to make her way out of that. Alistar with the heal to save him. Gnar picking up that kill in that top lane. Now they should be able to get that top lane tower down, no problem whatsoever. 12 kills to 5. Red team still looking strong. Despite losing the first tower, they got a return tower up in that top lane. Don't you steal my damn prize, you bitch. How'd it go? 2-8-10. There's ace in the hole from Ashe. Or sorry, from Caitlyn. Finishing off Ashe. Rengar picked up that kill. Flappy Jenkins with that. Jarvan the fourth jumping in. Gonna knock Luke Skywalker. Flappy Jenkins back in as well. So what were you saying? Oh, that's good. That's good. Did you win? 2-8, but least deaths. That's not awful. There could be worse. You could have gotten 0-25. Six kills to 12. What the hell, Jake? What the hell? What? What the hell? What? Let your wife have? No, it's not my wife. That's my friend Mick. That's how I was not talking about. I would let my wife have my fries. If you could not tell that that was a dude's voice, there's something wrong with you. So Ashe throwing out the crystal arrow. Malzahar being very low health. Ashe actually flashed, but Major Michael picking up that kill. Ashe ulted from a long distance away, so he was stunned for a while. Rumble going ahead and throwing the ultimate out, which is going to slow Alistar. He's still underneath the tower, but should be able to walk away from that one. Xin Zhao going down. Ashe picking up that kill. They is doing a nice job so far. 5 and 3 with 9 assists. Red team now jumping in onto the tower. Rengar here as well, but not going to be able to do a whole lot to stop it. Yes, I would let my wife have fries. I only call my friend a bitch, not my wife. Shh. Flappy Jenkins just off to the side. It's going to be slowed by Ashe. However, that tower should go over to red team, no problem. Alistar going and clearing that ward, or looking for wards to clear. Didn't find any, but was looking for them. So red team getting double towers and now looking for Dragon as well. Just continuing to secure their lead. 8k gold in the lead and doing just fine. So yeah, just looks like a perma-stun. Oh, you couldn't hear the voice? Haha, that's all right. All good. Red team did pick up that last dragon, so now they're picking up another one as well. So this will be the second dragon of the game, but it looks like blue team wants to contest it. There's pink ward in that bush. Flappy Jenkins is going to be seeing a lot of damage both to Malzahar and Rumble. Malzahar being knocked down to about a third of his health there. And now Rumble being very low. J4 jumping in. Dragon still up. However, that Rumble solo held a nice ult from Malzahar. Death to the Ashe as they pick up that one. Rengar actually picks up that kill, jumping in onto Alistar. Now he knocks Malzahar to safety, helping out the enemy team before going down to the Malzahar, and Rengar grabbing up that pink ward there. Right by Dragon. So Dragon is still up J4 with very little health off to the side. Rengar's looking for him. He has used the ultimate, so he's going to get the jump and finish him off. Knew that J4 was very low health and escaped. He was like, ha ha ha, in that bush just as he walked off. So another kill over to blue team, saying this game is not over just yet. We're still looking for the win. Luke Skywalker now pushing in onto this mid lane tower from red team. They should be able to get it. Rakoma there as well. Malzahar trying to touch it. Everyone gets a little bit on it and take out that mid lane tower. So that is the second tower over to blue team, but red team still in the lead with 3. Now Malzahar coming over to help out take Dragon. Rengar starting us off down here. Alistar, however, just off to the side. Malzahar don't get caught in here. There's that ward from Alistar. He's just gonna knock Malzahar right back towards the Dragon, knock him up. Will it be enough? Nice stun on him. Dragon still up. That's a crystal arrow from Ashe. Guarantees that kill on Caitlyn once again. Dragon is like, what the heck is these teams doing? They keep going back and forth in this little pit area here. Can you just attack me or not? Red team finally gets it. J4 shows up with the smite. Goes over to red team, picking up a second Dragon of the game. Blue team, I think they didn't. There was a ward in that bush and it just went down. So 9 kills to 16. I actually didn't know that Rengar could do that. If he wards on the other side of the golems, can leap from the bush that he's in by red buff over the wall to the golems. That's kind of cool. Pink ward going down. Red team picking up that extra, I think 60 gold? I think it's 60 gold. So 8k gold in the lead. Let's see here, 8k gold in the lead and continuing to push that. Xin Zhao gonna get slowed by Ashe. He's got a lot of damage. However, he's gonna back off from that. Alistar shows up just to try to help out a little bit. Rumble turning on to J4 in that top lane, trying to take out that top lane. Caitlyn as well in this mid lane, looking to continue to farm. Ashe beating her by about 100 farms, so she's not out of the game just yet. Infinity Edge finished for both of them. However, that Ashe also has a couple other smaller items. The advantage for the Caitlyn. Rumble taking a tower shot or two as he's trying to push a J4, simply trying to hold the wave. However, Gnar coming up as well to help out. I think he may just give that lane over to Gnar and let Gnar do that. Caitlyn playing it safe, way in the back line, kind of wants to figure out where the enemy team is before moving in. So Gnar, who's had very good success in this top lane, is now showing up as well. Has gone a little bit more of the tanky route, grabbing up that Banshee spell first and foremost, as well as the Merc Treads. Does have a Brutalizer for a little bit of extra damage, but that isn't over yet. Rengar using the ultimate just to escape. Red team looking for him. However, because that tower went down, they're not going to find him as he just walks the complete opposite way. So, got to get some Fritos. Fritos OP, man. But Zaxby's fries are better. Malzahar using his ult onto J4. Will that be enough? Ace in the hole started by Caitlyn, but the Malzahar picks that kill up. And so, with the help of the aids, J4 goes down. Karma gets a bit of damage off onto the Malzahar. He flashes to the side. Will he be able to live? Gnar shows up. That should be all that's needed with one more auto attack. I love Scotty picking up that Malzahar kill. And now Caitlyn is all alone in the mid lane. Rengar off to the side looking for blue buff. She's going to make her way over to him because teaming together buddy system is the way to go. Crystal Arrow from Ashe coming out once again. Going to try to slow down the Xin Zhao. Flashes by both of them. He just jumps straight onto the Ashe for no reason whatsoever, but goes down. What's up, La Tigress? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you join us here. This is the League of Shoutcasting, as we've talked about on Skype. We're just shoutcasting a random customs games. I have no idea who any of these people are. I just found it in the custom game. Said, hey, can I do this? Rengar leaping in onto Ashe. She's going to flash off to the side. Ace in the hole from Caitlyn as well. She uses the heal, tried to escape, but already slowed and exhausted by the Rengar. She's going nowhere fast. Floppy Jenkins looking for the kill. It's going to finish her off as well. So, has the Ignite down as well on her. However, he's going to pay for that kill with his life. Gnar picking up that one. I love Scotty continuing to follow him around, and with double buffs, that Gnar is a very scary, adorable little creature. Just adorable. And look at him. How could you shoot a guy like that in the face? Alistar coming around from the back line. Caitlyn gonna be a good bit of trouble. 3-man gank underneath the tower. J4 Cataclysm finishes her off. Doesn't even care about the tower. We 2-tank for that. And now, all 3 of them pushing on this tower should be able to finish just fine. Blue team trying to collapse. Xin Zhao, Malzahar, and Rumble all coming in from the sides, but will it be enough? Mega Gnar is out. There's the speed up from Alistar. They're jumping in onto Malzahar. The knockup from Alistar Rumble on the ultimate, slowing everybody down, doing a good bit of damage. Alistar being taken very low health. Captain Crunch finishing off Malzahar there as Rakahona now try to get to the Alistar thanks to that Rumble ultimate. Rumble, can you double kill here? Can you do it? I don't think he has enough. The tank too much from J4, followed by all of the damage from Gnar, and they were able to take him out. So that is 3 kills to 1. Only the Master Tank Alistar going down there. And he didn't even use his ultimate. Rengar showing up though, doesn't get the slow. Did dodge Rumble's little oh, he dodges the Ash's Crystal Arrow as well. Lappy Jenkins double kill and now jumps onto the Ash. May have enough. She's got damage. Oh, damage for days. She takes him out. Taking that double buff. Buff transfer complete, as many would say. I mean, that's really, Gnar knew that he wanted to give the buffs over to Ashe, because Ashe could use them a lot more than he could, especially with that blue buff, so he simply just allowed himself to die, knowing that Ashe would get the kill, so buff transfer complete. Caitlyn caught out once again in the jungle. Gotta have that vision. You can see the red team has plenty of wards, double pinks by Baron, and a couple of wards in blue team's red jungle. However, and Alistar running now, adding a couple extra wards there. Blue team only has 1 pink and 1 basic ward down, which isn't a whole lot. It really isn't. Jumping in onto Rumble. Nice knock up there from Alistar. He does take a lot of damage. And it's actually Alistar picks up that kill on that one. Feed the support. That's how you win games. Rengar now showing up just to get a little extra damage off on the minions. Try to push that wave back. Blue team once again trying to collapse. It didn't go so well for them last time. I don't think it's going to go well for them this time either. J4 giving that blue buff over to Karma, saying, hey, helping out the buddy. The League of Shaco. Is that what it's called? League of Shaco indeed. Alistar knocking Xin Zhao back. He tried to smite it. That smite had to have been from Xin Zhao, but he didn't get the red buff. That was weird. Ace in the hole to it was ace in the hole to Alistar, but Gnar actually tanked it for, hey, whatever reason. He does have a lot of health and a little bit of armor as well from that chain vest. They know the dragon's going to be up here in just a minute, 6 seconds, and they should be able to get it no problem. Blue team could contest it, but it looks like they're just going to back off and go to farming and give a 3rd dragon over to red team. Ashe there with a lot of damage finishing off. What sort of match are we watching? Again, this is a random match. I simply found a custom game in which there were 10 people involved and said, hey, let's do this thing. So nuts damage back and forth. There's the Rumble ultimate out as well, slowing a lot of people. Xin Zhao going down first. Ashe with the damage, but Rengar's there jumping straight in onto her. Can Alistar tank it enough? No, Rengar's going to pick up that kill. Caitlyn off to the side doing very little as she's trying to get into the team fight. A nice knockback from Gnar will actually put Rengar into the wall, even though it's closer to the Alistar. I love Scotty with the Mega Gnar finishing off Rengar once again, or yeah, just once. Captain Crunch. The AIDS is ticking away from that Malzahar. Will it be enough? Rumble chasing in. Now Caitlyn's here for the cleanup. That Mega Gnar has a lot of health though. And it's actually Malzahar with those AIDS that gets that kill on the Xin Zhao. Alistar with super low health coming in as well. Malzahar now jumping in a 1v1 against Karma, throwing down the ult. No, it hasn't been used yet. She's simply tethered to him, so should have the stun. The AIDS and Ignite ticking away very quickly on her. We're going to speed this back up just a little bit. Malzahar just being taken out by Karma. And as they finish off Rumble as well. Caitlyn, do you have the damage? Alistar has used that ultimate Unstoppable Force, so he is super, super tanky. A nice knockup as well. She flashes to the side, flashing into the face of Karma. She actually accidentally dodges the Q. 90 caliber net right next to her, only going to get tethered and be taken out. Karma picking up that kill. So, 2 kills to 5. Red team strongly in the lead. Blue team started off that fight really rather well with a Rengar jumping in the teleport from Rumble, but the perfect time. But Caitlyn was so far down there, and they only had 1 ward in that pixel bush. That was the only vision they had on that entire team fight, and so Caitlyn came into the fight way too late and had nothing to offer, just wasn't there, still very struggling, especially the fact that she was shooting on the Alistar, who had very, very little health, which is good, but had a lot of armor with that ultimate continuing to run, so she did almost no damage to him. Not that the tanky Gnar, Mega Gnar, would have been anything to shoot either, but that might be... Well, we'll just say that team fight majorly went over in the favor of red team. Major Michael standing around to that top lane, just kind of hanging out, probably typing something to her team. Just typing something to her team. Caitlyn was like no help. It is true. She has a little bit of damage with an Infinity Edge, but not enough, especially when the enemy has so much armor. Alistar has a lot of built-in armor. We've got now the Sunfire Cape finished by Gnar. We've got a bit of health and natural armor on that Jarvan the 4th. So it's not looking too good for that Caitlyn to not have that much damage. She needs to have some of that armor penetration to be able to really get past a lot of the tankiness of red team. They've got the extra damage from that. Ashe now has that Affinity Edge and Static Shiv finished, as well as another Bloodthirster. Looking for the Bloodthirster to add to everything else. Karma not only finished that Athena's and Holy Grail, but also has the Rabadon's Death Cap, so going to have some extra damage. Now throwing out there a little bit of a wrap. Not going to land. They're going to chase in onto Rumble. He went ahead and threw the ultimate, which is a very expensive thing to use. Once again, Caitlyn was in that bottom lane. She's slowly making her way towards the mid lane. Jarvan the 4th going to jump in. Is he going to use the Cataclysm or not? There's that Crystal Arrow from Ashe. Everybody jumping in here. Too slow. A lot of damage there back and forth. Macrock being taken out very quickly. However, the Ace in the hole should be able to finish off Alistar. So the major tank from Red Team going down. Xin Zhao leaping immediately to the backline, but onto the J4. Not the Ashe. Why would you not jump straight onto the Ashe? Macrock continuing to try to slow, but Gnar going to have a little bit of extra damage. No, he shields. He is still alive for the moment, but Gnar bouncing on the head of Ashe gets to the ally and saves her, or gets to, the Rumble and finishes her off. So Ashe should be able to go down there. Caitlyn picking it up with a nice Piltover Peacemaker, but the tether from Karma might be enough to finish off the Malzahar. Malzahar did get the J4 as well. Last little bit of damage on him, but now Caitlyn, the only member standing. This could be another ace, and Mega Gnar comes in. There is that speed boost trying to finish her off. Caitlyn did go down. Karma actually picking up that one, so great job there. How can I join the LoL chat to be in the next game? What you got to do is you on the bottom right hand side there's a little join public chat room, and you click join public chat room and then type in that Shoutcast guy, and that allows you to be able to jump into my public chat room, which makes it so much easier for me to invite you to the game. So yes, that Xin Zhao jumped on Jarvan the 4th. I don't know if that was an accident or if for some reason he felt that getting a CC member J4 out of the fight would be a good thing. But that was not the person you wanted to jump on. You want to jump on the squishiest and most damaging member of the other team, which would be the Ashe or the Gnar. But at this point, Ashe is so much better. So report Kate for teamwork. Report Rumble for verbal harassment. Aw, that's sad. Don't verbally harass your team. If you verbally harass them, they're going to do worse. Instead, be positive. Help your team out. Why would you verbally harass your team that simply guarantees your team is going to lose? Instead, you want your team to win. Red team with a lot of wards right there to Baron, which they still have those 2 panks, keeping a lot of vision on it, so blue team really doesn't have an opportunity. They could try to go for Baron, but they're going to be seen very, very quickly by red team. 36 kills to 19, almost 18k gold in the lead. Once again, though, even this game is not over. I have turned games around like this myself. One team fight in which Caitlyn lives and can push in onto a tower will be plenty for blue team to come back. So it's all about the team fighting right now. If these teams can really make it happen, red team could push in and just poke them down, but we'll see. Don't get mad, get glad with Gladware. Jarvan the 4th jumping in is going to knock up Malzahar out of his ultimate. Ashe with max damage going to be finishing him off as well. Rengar did go to that back line, doing a nice job of finishing up Karma. However, going to be caught in that Cataclysm ult from J4 and is going to go down. Now Ashe way too close to the enemy team. Going to get pulled by Mega Gnar straight into a wall. Double stun there. Great job there from Mega Gnar. Quadra kill to the Ashe. This might be a pentakill. Ashe coming in. They're trying to get over to Rumble, knocking him up in the air. Ashe, where are you? We need you. No! Mega Gnar! Mega Gnar, that was a pentakill to the Ashe. Give pentakill. Bad manners, Mega Gnar. Ashe was there. She could have had it, but no. Mega Gnar stole it. I love Scotty with the kill steal on Alistar tanking the tower. They say, let's just go get Baron. What the heck on that? What the heck? That was a pentakill ease over to Ashe, but nope. Sad day for Ashe. Sad day for Ashe. And she played that really well. Used the ultimate on Malzahar, knocked the AP member out of the enemy team out. Got a little bit lucky with those kills right by that blue buff on the other side of blue buff for blue team. And got the quadra kill. Ease ease pentakill. So ease. But Gnar's a jerk. He took it. The game is what the game is, right? So now 20,000 gold in the lead. Red team's looking just to add a little bit more to it with the dragon. They are super strong at this point. Probably could just straight push through the middle lane and finish it off. But they want to guarantee, again, a single team fight could turn the whole game around. So they're just going to play a little bit safer here. 20 kills to 41. Red team or Team Lazy Bags in the lead. There's that Caitlyn or Ashe ultimate. Sorry, Crystal Arrow coming out. Gnar picks up that kill. I love Scotty. Pretty looking for all these kills. They had vision on the Malzahar. Knows he's right around there. J4 jumping in. Cataclysm straight onto him. And he actually used the Cataclysm while in mid-air. So Malzahar, his animation was still going. We're actually going to back that up there to show you guys little tips and tricks here. Okay, so Malzahar's running away. J4 jumps in on him. Now watch the Malzahar very carefully. He's going to try to use the ultimate. However, J4, because of the Banshee's Veil, is actually what saves him. There is all of that. He is stuck in the animation of his ultimate and can't do anything because the ultimate's still going, but the Banshee's Veil is actually what protected J4 there. The power of the Banshee's Veil showing there, and Malzahar can't do anything about it. Meaning, when he's ulting, I think he can cancel it, but in the particular case there with that Banshee's Veil, I'm not sure if you could straight up cancel it because animation is still going. But Flappy Jenkins finding Major Michael right here by blue buff. It's going to take her out. Xin Zhao showing as well, though. The damage from Ashe too strong. All she needs is the CC. Nice ultimate from Xin Zhao, keeping him alive for a moment, as well as the slow. But the pixels on the end of the volley from Ashe, finishing him off from such a huge range. J4 jumping in now onto Flappy Jenkins, just going to back off a little bit, wait for the team to grab the minions. They're looking for this tower. Very little that Flappy Jenkins on that Rengar can do to stop Red Team. Red Team is pretty much just unstoppable at the moment. So bad, LoL Rumble EU. Alistar, man, keeps messing up his WQ scrub mode. Legend of Tenzin, welcome to the stream. Back and forth. I think a lot of you guys are the players, so look at this kid wearing a Teemo hat. It's true. Teemo is the best. So I'm guessing a lot of you guys are the players in the game. So while the game, I'm still shoutcasting the end of it because the game is just crazy and I had a lot of slow-mo opportunities. But thank you guys for playing a crazy awesome game and allowing me to shoutcast for you. There's the pings from blue team on Baron, but Baron is already gone. It's been gone for a little bit of a while. Finding out Rumble, nice knockout from J4. Mega Gnar sending him into a wall. Captain Crunch picking up yet another kill. That is, I gotta say, that's just an awesome name. Caitlyn sitting on a ward is gonna be caught out. Too much damage. Mega Gnar with a slam, gonna be finishing her off as well. So now Red Team with 2 kills more underneath their belt. That Caitlyn and Rumble have about 40 seconds each on their death timers. It's gonna be a while before they're up. Alistar going ahead and speeding up, jumping underneath. However, Rengar leaping onto the Ashe, flashes over the wall. That is actually a very hard wall to flash. So good there on the Ashe being able to do that and just volleys onto his face, finishing him off. Malzahar trying to get a little bit of damage onto the J4 underneath the tower, but not going to be enough. Tank Alistar coming in. Karma KSing it, picks up the kill. Alistar still alive. Karma, you thief. Alistar worked so hard for that kill underneath 2 towers, and Karma just walks in and cues it, taking that kill. But she does what she does best. Look at the damage onto the Rumble, just going to destroy him once again. Captain Crunch KS in that kill, picking that up. And the game is not over. Blue team saved by the bell for just a moment. Inhibitor back up. J4 putting down that standard, just ready for him to be able to jump back into it, but nope. Gnar just dancing off to the side. Look at that cute form, so adorable. Game over. Over to Red Team. Team Lazy Bags. Hype right there for Team Lazy Bags. Fantastic job. You guys did a great game. No Lazy Bags there. No Lazy Bags there. Awesome, awesome game. So, yep, just a custom game for fun. And it was just awesome. So, thank you all for playing. Quick thing before we go on. We do have MVP mode here, so MVP for the losing team, which would be blue team, which really struggled a lot throughout the game. I have got to say MVP ease mode goes over to Flappy Jenkins on that Rengar. Yeah, he did have a lot of deaths, but he also had like all of his team's kills. Pretty much all of them. He knew how to jump to the enemy team's back line. He knew how to grab a target and finish them off. And playing Rengar as support in the bottom lane, like, What even? Who does that? And he did it, and he did it pretty stinking well. Yeah, they struggled early on, but that's because they tried to invade and really failed. However, he still helped Caitlyn get a number of kills in that bottom lane, or tried to start steamrolling that. So ease MVP mode over to Flappy Jenkins. Congratulations on getting MVP for your team. And now over to red team, or purple team, however you choose to see it. Since it's red in game, I'm going to go with red team on this one. But, who to give MVP to? I mean, just everyone. Just everyone. I mean, it was just an amazing job. Probably going to give it over to the unselfish Jarvan IV, Captain Crunch. Yeah, he got a couple kills towards the end, but look at him, 29 assists. That is crazy. 3 out of 5 kills he was a part of. Well, actually, if you add the kills in there as well, that means pretty much 4 out of 5 deaths from blue team, he was a part of that, which is crazy. When there's 3 lanes and 4 out of 5 deaths he has helped in, that is a huge testament to Jarvan the 4th Jungle. Just did a fantastic job with all of the knockups, helping with all of the CC, played great. But shout out there as well to Gnar. I love Scotty. Just played an incredible game. Was really on par with a lot of his Mega Gnar ultimates, as well as the slams into the wall. Just a great job. So fantastic job there. MVP over to J4, but shout out Ease for